For Puck's calf to stand the best chance of surviving, she needs to have it soon. Newborns are easy prey. By late morning, Puck is leading her family into the Monkey Mere Flats. It's one of their favorite places to fish, and where their nickname, the Beachies, comes from. Most dolphins only hunt in deep water, but the Beachies family are shallow water experts. Puck's enormous belly prevents her joining the hunt. Bouncing along the seabed, she risks getting stranded.
Got the whole Puck family going after this big school of mullet. They've just been chasing it closer and closer to the shore. Puck's not going all the way to the beach because she's too big.
With belly swollen to more than 3 times its normal size, Puck retreats into the safety of deeper water and wisely waits for the family to return. It's every dolphin for themselves as they chase down their prey.
There they go, right into the beach.
Reaching speeds of up to 30 kilometers per hour, Puck's son India chases the shoal towards the shore.
Oh yeah, that's some serious hunting here.
It's high risk in this shallow water. India could easily strand.
I saw India catch a big one. Again, he's a good hunter.
Everything the Beachies do is recorded in minute detail. Across Shark Bay, Janet's research team follow different families of dolphins. She's found the bay's females live in very specific areas, and each has adapted how they hunt to best exploit their environment. Off the rocky shores to the north live the surfer mums, who've gone to even greater extremes than the Beachies, chasing their prey right onto the beach. To the south, in the deep channels, there are dolphins that show just how intelligent they are by using tools. The females here wear sponges on their beaks. It's thought they use them to protect themselves while feeling around for food on the seabed. They're the only dolphins ever recorded using tools. Shark Bay is the only place in the world where dolphins hunt in such diverse and unique ways. Puck could be the first wild dolphin whose entire life story is known. 3 weeks later, and Puck is still waiting for her baby to be born. Today, she's out hunting alone. These grassy meadows are exceptionally rich feeding grounds, but it's dangerous hunting out here. The tiger sharks are arriving, and this is their favorite place to feed. A stealth hunter, it uses the cover of the seagrass to creep up on its prey. Puck needs to watch out. As she searches in the seagrass, she'll be unaware of any shark approaching. If a tiger shark closes in from behind, her sonar cannot detect it. Distracted, Puck could easily be attacked. Once detected, Puck can easily outswim a shark. But when her calf arrives, it won't be so easy for her to escape.
Dugongs, mother and a calf. Oh, look at this little baby. Look at that.
More than 10,000 dugongs live in Shark Bay. It's the largest population in the world. Grazing on the grass beds, they're the most vulnerable to shark attacks. In the shallows, they have less room to maneuver.
The calf swims on top of its mum. That way it's protected from the tiger sharks, which could make a good meal of a dugong calf.
Much slower swimming than dolphins, thousands of dugong calves are taken by the sharks every summer.
Got dolphins and dugongs together here. Hey, Puck. Oh, you are wide.
Looking for clues as to when Puck might give birth, Janet lowers a special microphone into the water.
Oh, a whistle. I thought I heard a whistle there.
Something extraordinary is happening. Puck uses her unique call to identify herself to other dolphins. Yet strangely, there are no other dolphins around. Janet believes Puck is calling to her unborn calf. If she's right, it's an astonishing discovery.
She's basically advertising to the calf, I'm your mom, I'm your mom. Hear me, hear me. And hopefully the baby then knows where to go after it's born.
Puck only calls to her unborn calf when she's alone. Janet suspects this happens in the week before the calf is born. She thinks the birth is imminent. Puck is about to become a mother for the 8th time. The labor could take several more hours. With the light fading, the team reluctantly head back to base. No one knows where dolphins go to have their calves. But that night, somewhere in the bay, Puck gives birth. The Beachies family have a new arrival. Puck's precious 8th calf is a boy named Samu. No more than a few hours old, the baby instinctively shadows his mum's every move. Samu calls continuously to her, as if to say, I'm here, I'm here. In the first hours of Samu's life, he is on a huge learning curve. Less than a meter long, Samu must first perfect the art of breathing and swimming. Bobbing up and down, Samu's movements are jerky and uncoordinated. His tiny dorsal fin is still floppy from being squashed up inside mum. Puck doesn't let her baby out of her sight for a second. Until now, Puck has chosen to be alone with Samu. perhaps giving him time to adjust to his new world. Then, something remarkable happens as the rest of the Beachies family start to arrive. As if to celebrate, Puck's daughters and grandchildren are gathering to welcome the youngster into this close-knit family. Whether she called them in will never be known, but at last the rest of the Beachies family meet little Samu. With her family around her, Puck can afford to relax, knowing there's safety in numbers. Three days pass, and the research team is once again out looking for the Beachies. They catch up with Puck and Samu as she leads him out into deep water for the first time. It's his first big challenge. Deep water is a much more dangerous place for Samu. He could easily get lost. He's still learning his mother's call. Sensing the danger, Samu stays close to her side, mirroring her every move as he's swept along in Puck's slipstream.
Samu seems a little bit more coordinated today, a little less skittish, keeping up well with Mum.
Normally, calves can only dive a metre or so in their first week of life, but Samu is diving deeper and for longer than any other calf the researchers have seen before. It's a good sign. With Samu doing so well, Puck is finally able to start fishing again. She heads for a bait ball. Mothers lose a lot of weight in the first weeks of their calf's life. While Puck's nursing, she needs to increase her food intake by 50%. Later that afternoon, something very unexpected happens as visitors from across the bay start arriving. Mothers and calves from at least 3 different families are gathering to meet Samu. Just how the news of the birth travelled so far, and how only the mums with their calves know where to come, is unknown. But just as the Beachies family seem to welcome Puck and Samu, the bay's other mums seem to want to do the same. It's Samu's first chance to meet other baby calves. But young females also are drawn to the gathering. Fascinated by newborns, these wannabe mums often try to lure them away to play. With so many dolphins all milling together, it's a challenge for Puck to keep track of Samu. He is extremely sensitive to motion. It's how he knows how to follow his mum. Until he's learned her call, there's a risk Samu will chase any fast-moving dolphin that comes close. A mischievous young female deliberately rushes past Samu, knowing the newborn will instinctively follow.
Another female looks to be stealing.
She's trying to take Samu.
Ooh!
Puck is having none of it. It's the only time female dolphins ever show aggression towards each other. Rushing past Samu is the only way Puck can retrieve him. The young female meant no harm to Samu, But Puck isn't taking any more chances and leads him away to safety. It's now late summer and 4 months since Samu's birth. Shark numbers are still at their peak. Across the bay, they've been feasting on scores of dugong and dolphin calves. Has Samu survived his first, most critical months? Janet is out on patrol, looking for Puck and her baby. She catches up with the family on the Monkey Mere Flats.
I'm just really anxious to see them, you know? Oh, look, there's Samu!
Then finally, she sees Samu. Not only is he thriving, but he has a new playmate.
This is exciting. We have the whole Puck family here. Here come the kids. Hello.
Samu is now almost a meter long. He's looking very strong. His young playmate was born shortly after him.
Look at them.
They're best pals.
They are best pals.
But as Puck passes the boat, the team get a stark reminder of just how much danger she and the family are facing.
Ooh, she has a shark bite. Did you see that? Did you see that scar?
Oh, I see.
It's the new one.
That's
Yeah.
new.
A big
That's
shark
bad.
bite.
It's in the same side as our previous shark bite.
Looks like whatever happened, she got in the way of the tiger shark or something. The calf looks fine.
It's highly likely Puck took the bite, protecting little Samu. Dolphin mums will risk their lives to protect their calves.
I noticed this morning that Puck has a good-sized shark bite scar, but she's healed up. They heal remarkably fast. And there's not a mark on Samu, so obviously he remains unscathed. But since nearly 80% of the dolphins here have shark bite scars, he's bound to get one sooner or later.
Puck's choice of this shallow, sandy bay is no chance. It's the safest place for Samu to play.
During shark season like this, it's the perfect spot. Shallow, beautiful water. You can see everything around you. Big tigers shows up, they'll be able to see it from miles away. Look at him, he's a cutie.
Now Samu is 4 months old, Puck allows him a lot more freedom. While his mum snoozes, Janet is watching Samu. She sees something she's never seen before. Samu joins up with one of Puck's granddaughters. The young female appears to be giving him fishing lessons.
Look, she's got the little fish and she's like
Showing her.
She's like
Look at the
knocking
fish.
little Samu with her little fish in her mouth. Oh, and she's letting it go ahead of her again. She let it go. She's catching it. It does look like she's showing him.
She is repeatedly catching and dropping an injured fish in front of Samu.
She keeps grabbing it very closely in front of him, like this is how you grip it. It almost looks like she's showing him how to grip it.
It's the first time Janet has ever seen behavior like this.
That was the closest I've seen to teaching so far.
What is so exceptional is that the young female appears to be consciously showing Samu how to catch a fish. Examples of teaching in the animal kingdom are very, very rare. If Puck's granddaughter really is teaching Samu, it's strong evidence of how self-aware and intelligent dolphins are. Another 4 weeks pass. And there's a familiar face. Puck's wayward son, India, is back. The pull of the family is too strong. For the moment, Puck tolerates his return, letting him hang out with the family. Young Samu plays with his older brother while he can. But the day will soon come when India will have to go for good. Winter has returned to Shark Bay. The waters are cooling, and the tiger sharks are finally leaving.
I really like May because things are calming down. The sharks are gone, and the males and females actually have some nice interactions. The males aren't harassing the females like they do 6 to 8 months out of the year.
With the big sharks finally gone, Samu has survived the most dangerous first few months of his life. Seeing Samu growing up so strong and independent bodes well for his future. He is already showing all the signs of becoming one of the Bay's top males. But one day, he too will have to leave the loving companionship of the Beachies. At 33 years old, Puck's long reign of the Beachies will soon come to an end. This wonderful dolphin has taught Janet more than any other. A wise and gentle mother, Puck's shown her children how to survive in the dangerous waters of Shark Bay, and shown us the richness of dolphin family lives, if we just choose to look beneath the surface.